In this video, I'll discuss about the composition and characteristics of matter as well as characteristics of particles of matter. So let's start with the composition and characteristics of matter. Now you know that all substances are made up of matter. But what is matter made up of? Matter is made up of extremely small particles called atoms. An atom is the smallest possible unit of matter that exhibits all the properties of that matter. Atoms usually do not have independent existence. Therefore, they combine with one another to form another minute particle called molecule. A molecule is the smallest unit of matter which exhibits all the properties of that kind of matter and also has an independent existence. Why? Because molecules are made up of atoms. So whatever property atom exists, the same properties what molecules also exhibits. Clear? Now, one thing is very important here. The difference between the atom and the molecule. Atoms usually do not have independent existence, whereas molecule has an independent existence. Molecules are bigger than atoms. However, both the particles are too small to be seen through the naked eye or through an ordinary microscope. A molecule can be formed of the atoms of the same kind or of a different kind. So let's take an example when a molecule formed of atoms of the same kind. So for this, like the first example, a hydrogen molecule is made up of two hydrogen atoms. H plus H gives what? H2. Okay? Same way, a nitrogen molecule is made up of two nitrogen atoms. N plus N gives N2. Now, another example of a molecule when it is formed of atoms of the different kind. So, first example of such kind of molecule, like a water molecule. A water molecule is made up of two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom. Next, carbon dioxide. A carbon dioxide molecule is made up of one carbon atom and two oxygen atom. I hope it is clear. So now let's discuss the characteristics of particles of matter. Properties of matter can be explained on the basis of arrangement and characteristics of particles from which they are formed. Number 1. Particles of matter have a space between them. This space is called intermolecular space, and this can be understood by the activity also. So for this, take half a glass of water, dip a spoon in it. What do you observe? The water level rises, indicating that a spoon occupies space. Now remove the spoon. Water comes down to its original level. Now add a spoon of sugar to it and stir well. The sugar disappears, but the level of water in the glass does not rise. That means the volume of water has not increased. But where did the sugar particles disappear? The sugar particles, being smaller, get adjusted between the water molecules. This shows that there are intermolecular space in water. Second properties, particles of matter are always in random motion. Now you know that matter is made up of minute particles which have gaps between them. Do, do these particles stand still in the bulk or do they keep moving? This can be better understood by the activity. So for this, take a cup of water. Add few drops of blue ink into it. What do you observe? You will observe that the ink slowly mixes uniformly in water, making the whole solution blue. This is because the water as well as ink particles are in continuous random motion. Due to motion, the blue colored particles of the ink spreads all over and give blue color to the water. Now, one more activity to see the random motion of sawdust. So for this, take a glass tumbler. Fill 3/4 of it with water and sprinkle some sawdust on it. Observe it carefully by a microscope. You will notice that particles of sawdust move randomly on the surface of water. Why do these particles move? The answer is while sprinkling, they possess kinetic energy, and the kinetic energy increases with increase in temperature. This is very important thing about the kinetic energy, that kinetic energy increases with increase in temperature and decreases with decrease in temperature. Hence, movement of particles increases or decreases with increase or decrease in temperature. Now the third characteristics. Particles of matter attract each other. There exists a force of attraction between the particles or molecules of matter which holds them together. This is known as intermolecular force of attraction, and this can be understood by the activity. So for this, take a wooden block. Try to break it by applying a force on it. The block does not break. The block is made up of particles which do not separate easily. Take a chalk piece, apply some force on it, and it breaks up into two pieces. Take some water in a tablespoon and throw it up. What do you observe? Falling droplets of water are spherical in shape. Why are they spherical? Because water molecules hold each other. Because of which force? Because of intermolecular force of attraction. So all these show that there is intermolecular force of attraction between the particles of wooden box, chalk piece and water. Hence, it is proved that intermolecular attraction between the particles keeps them together. So this all for today. Next topic in the next video. Till then, have a nice